And I need to find out where it's going to be. Well, hello everyone. How's everybody doing tonight? We are back on this week and got some quick information for you guys. Mrs. TB is joining us via the live chat tonight, and we have special guests joining us again. We have Silver Stealer and Winning Image Photography.
Hi everyone.
Hey
Hello,
guys, how you doing? I hope everybody's doing fine. I have just a couple watching, but let's give them a minute to jump in here. I'm going to check with Mrs. TB to make sure everything sounds good on her side. And get this party started. We got a full list of things to talk about tonight. And we're just going to have some fun with our friends that joined us just a few weeks ago. I had such a good time with them. We invited them back to have some more fun with us.
It was a great night. I enjoyed being on here. Weather is absolutely gorgeous here today. Absolutely. I'm sure it was up there too.
Yeah, we've had a pretty good weekend. Had some rain once, but overall it's been pretty nice the last 4 or 5 days.
Hi, Silver Ripples.
Hey, yes, sir. How you doing tonight, buddy?
Majestic sounds of coins.
Hey. Hello, Miss Jimmy, Mrs. B. So, sounds like Steeler. It is Steeler. And Winning Image Photography. So yeah, we got them joining us tonight. Mrs. TV should be joining us via the chat, and we're gonna talk about some cool things tonight. So waiting for a couple other people to join. Waiting to get Mrs. TV on, and we'll get things started here. So I hope everybody enjoyed your week off. We had some other commitments we had to make, and that's why we couldn't have our
Mrs. TB.
last night. Yeah, Mrs. TB's on. Hey there, Mrs. TB. How you doing?
Hi, Mrs. TV.
You know, we're gonna get all technical one of these weeks, and figure out the technology so she can join us live as well. But for now, she's gonna moderate for us and keep me on track, right, Mrs. TV? Are you gonna be able to do that? I don't know about that. I bet you she can do it via chat. You watch her. I bet you she'll do it. So anyway, thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you for coming back after a week off, and we got some great things to talk about tonight. So first thing I wanted to just mention is that we can ask Silver Steeler how he's doing. I think he's doing a little bit better, but I want to continue to pray for WB's Booty and Nova Stacker. We had some prayer requests for them a couple weeks ago. I haven't had any updates. I'm kind of surprised I haven't heard, but let's just continue to pray for our friends out there in the community and make sure that we're lifting them up and giving them what they need to get better. And
I heard Nova Stacker is back in the hospital and having seizures again.
Oh, no, that's terrible news.
Yeah, that's what we heard. I don't know anything about Doubles B. Booty. I haven't heard anything on her yet. An update in a while.
Yeah. So,
but as far as myself, I'm still fighting that pneumonia. So.
Yeah. Are you feeling a little better? Or are you still pretty under the weather? How you doing?
I'm feeling a little better. I returned to work last week, so that's a start. Trying to get life back on the normal again. And
yeah, for sure.
It just seems like I have a few good days, and then I just get tired real easy right now. So I still haven't really totally beat it yet. I don't know if I'm going to need another round of antibiotics or not, but I'll find out soon when I have another follow-up. So we'll see. But one day at a time. I definitely don't feel as bad as I did about 3 weeks ago. That's for certain. So.
Man, that pneumonia really knocked you down, huh?
Well, I've heard about pneumonia all my life. I just never had it before. So I've heard of people where it just kicked them in the butt really bad. And when I first knew I had it, I thought, I'm a guy. I'll get over this real quick. Well, As quick as I thought it was going to be.
Hiya, Fiat Destroyer.
You're an aging young man.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, Michael
Hey,
M., how you doing tonight? And FD, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. And Fiat Destroyer has borrowed one of my YouTube methods, which I'm totally supportive of the What's in the Box contest. So it's pretty cool. It's a lot, though. I'll tell you, when you get people like Silver Ripples out there guessing one guess for 200 or 300 a day, it makes it a little bit of a challenge to keep track of who's guessing what. But it's still fun. It's still fun to let people shoot it out there and see where they're at. Some people got annoyed with it. Some people are like, how on earth could I possibly guess what's in the box? It could be anything. Could be, but when you're giving away free stuff, take the time to guess. That's all I got to say. I've got another one I've had loaded for a while. I just haven't ran it yet. And
I'm the worst at those. I'm the worst, I swear. I've tried like so many different times. It's not even close to what I need to stop thinking what I think I would want in that package, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, you shouted me out. I saw that Fiat Destroyer. And, well, the thing is I try to make mine somewhat related to my channel, right? So I figure if you watch my channel, which of course not everybody does, and that's okay too, but if you watch my channel, you're probably going to, at least have an idea where to start, right?
Well, that's why I was guessing on those Geiger bars, because you had been getting a couple of those, and I was like, you might be getting more Geiger bars.
Yeah, so right, exactly. So that's why I figured, people, some people are guessing these wild guesses. I'm like, when have you ever seen me even talk or, buy anything like that before? But you never know. It could be out there somewhere. But I just think it's a lot of fun. But I think that it wears pretty quick on people. So that's why, if you notice, I end mine within usually about 2 days, because people start getting frustrated and going, whatever, dude. So that's why I usually come back fairly quickly and give some type of clue to at least move it along a little bit, because I don't want it to be a frustrating contest. I want it to be fun, and I think people will start to get frustrated if it goes on too long. So I probably give in too quick, but it's all for the good,
Well, you just got to tweak it accordingly, right?
Yep, or just go with it, see how people are doing. And, it's funny how you'll see some people guess it and be really close, or very so close. It's like, oh, you were so close, and you want to just tell them, but you can't, But anyway, yeah, have fun with it, Fiat Destroyer. Now, like I said, I've got another one I've had loaded for a while. In fact, I've got the winning prize. I've been sitting on my desk here for a while because when I recorded the video, I put the winning prize in there, and I want it to be the exact coins that I put in there. So I'll get it out there one of these days.
Silver Ripples just pretty much summarized you pretty good there. 1 tube of silver coins and a quarter gold, a monthly goal, and guardhouse boxes are your thing.
Yep, they are. Hey, Gab07, how you doing? Haven't seen you out here in a while. Thanks for joining us. Then there's
Hi, Tonto Stackers and Full Push Metals.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. And let me see. All right. Yeah, so we've got a lot of giveaways tonight, guys. Silver Steeler and Winning Image Photography have been very kind to match the giveaways that me and Mrs. TB are doing tonight. So we've got a full stack of giveaways tonight. And I want to see what you guys think. So, and if you don't want to do it, no harm, no foul, but this is what I'm thinking. So I was planning on doing a special giveaway tonight, and it was going to be off of the video. Let me see if I can pull it up here. So I put out a no live stream video last week, right? So let me go over to, let me minimize this stuff out of my way. Desktop view. So this is a video I put out last week, right? There'll be no live stream. And my plan was that anybody who commented on this video, we'd do a comment picker and give a special giveaway, right? Just kind of a surprise. Hey, you guys have been entering this, but this is what I'm thinking. Again, if you guys don't want to do it this way, I'm okay with it. We can do the random comment picker. But as you can see, only a few people commented. And Sherry Ward is certainly one things off our gauze. Silver Turtle wants some nice stuff. Silver Ripples, I mail him something almost every week. Silver Steeler, you guys have gotten stuff. So my plan was, since there's only, what, 6 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, likelihood that somebody who wins quite a bit would win. I wondered if you guys would be alright with me just selecting these 2 people, outdoor trail hikers camping and overlanding, and don't ask, and just selecting them out of the comment picker, and not using the comment picker, we're just selecting them and sending them a special call. But if you guys don't want to do that, we can certainly do a comment picker. But I just thought it'd be nice if I picked the 2 people that haven't won before and just send them a little something. So
yeah, we got no problem with that here. Absolutely.
Yeah. So anybody who wants to go with the comment picker. Oops, I gotta go back to my main scene. There we go. That's okay. We can do it the right way and make it fair for everybody. But I just thought it'd be kind of cool to send some of these people
Don't
out.
ask is okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Silver Turtle 65 share.
Yep. And I don't necessarily know these people's addresses or anything. I'd have to just comment on that video and say, hey, you've won yourself a call. Why don't you reach out to me? But I just thought it'd be kind of cool to send them something, and just it's always nice to get something in the mail.
I got no problems with that. I got no problems with that, TB.
All right, cool. Well, thank you guys. That's like I said, I don't know why I assumed there'd be more comments. There's really nothing to comment much on. But I was just going to do a special, call on that one. So cool. So that's separate from the other 6 that we're doing tonight. So we've got that taken care of. Yeah. All right. Thanks, FPM. Really appreciate the comment. And oh wait, is Don't Ask out here? Don't Ask is out there. Hey, Don't Ask. So yeah.
He said he was okay with it.
Yeah, I'm sure. So Don't Ask, I need you to send me an email with your mailing address, tb@talkingbullion.com, and I think you're going to like what we're planning to send you. So I want you to send your mailing address, and we will get something out to you. Cool. Thank you for taking the time to comment on that video.
Yeah. Make a video of it, Don't Ask. I'll watch it.
Yeah, I will too. All right, so moving on. Boy, it's 9:14. I think we ought to do a giveaway. We got 6 of them, so I'll go ahead and start. I'll do the first one here, and people on we have people who can check for the winning answer. So hang on a second. I want to go give my friends here. I want to make them mad. So. Add moderator. Hey, Winning, are you able to make a comment out there so I can make you a moderator? Did you have anything with you?
Hey, Steve Rice.
Hey,
What's
Steve.
up, buddy?
How you doing? Yeah, the boss is joining us via the chat, so she's trying to keep me straight tonight. There she is. All right, I'm going to make you a moderator as well. All right. So now we have our moderators ready to roll. So this is going to be... I think I always like to start off with the time first. This is a 1962, I think. Hang on, let me help these old eyes out. 1962, Roosevelt dime. Very nice, respectable. Silver, and as you guys know, we'll talk about it momentarily, about the silver price. Silver went up quite a bit today, so that dime's worth even more. So here is the question, and I need both answers on the same line, not on different lines. Make sure you answer them both on the same line. So here's our first of 6 calls tonight. What 2 states list gold as their state metal? Go. What 2 states list gold as their state metal? And we need the answer, both states on the same line. I bet you that was 2 full push metals. That's a pretty good bet. Probably $3 or $4 under spot. Well, keep guessing. I don't see the answer. Still looking for the answer. Oh,
Oh,
there we go.
there it is.
Majestic Sounds of Coins. Awesome. We got a new winner here tonight. That's, you guys can stop now. The answer is Alaska and California. Sorry, Steve. Steve Rice, Majestic Sounds of Coins got it in right before you. So Majestic, if you can send me your mailing address to tb@talkingbullion.com, we will get this time in the mail to you. So congratulations. Came and visited us on our live stream and got yourself what's a dime at right now? $1.30, $1.25? I'm not sure. I haven't looked lately, but
Silver was up, what, 80 some cents today, wasn't it?
yeah, and the silver went up, so the value of this thing went up with it. No doubt about it. I can check real quick. I got my favorite website I go to, junksilverguide.com. Go to silver calculator, put in 1 dime and calculate, and right now a dime is worth $1.34.
Oh, wow.
So not bad. Not bad at
No,
all.
not bad at all. No. Hey, TB, you want to do them back to back?
Sure.
I'll just do one now too.
If you're ready, yeah, let's do it. What do you want to do? Which one do you
All
want to
right,
do?
I'll do the rosy dime too. I don't have a year yet. I'll have to get one out, but I'll give you a nice one. So here's the question. This
All right.
should be a fairly fast one, so be ready here. At what year did Carson City mint their last Morgan dollar?
So
Go.
what year did Carson City last mint the Morgan dollar? Looking for a year and go. And this is for the giveaway from Silver Stealer and Winning Image Photography.
I don't see it yet.
I don't see it yet either.
Well, I thought it would be right off.
So my cat's going crazy in here right now.
Steve Rice.
Oh,
Oh,
there it is.
there we go. We see it.
Michael M. Over here. If that's what you see.
That's what I see. Michael M. got it 1893.
1893. Now, in 1889 was their first break, I believe, because they shut it down for 4 years and then they resumed again, didn't they? Or
What was their first year, do you know?
1878.
1878.
They did make one. It was New Orleans who didn't make a first year 1878. They made an 1879 one. So that's how I always know that Carson City 1878 can fetch a fairly decent price and high grade. That's for sure.
So
But
silver,
yeah, congratulations, Michael M. You'll have to get a hold of me. If you go to my About page on YouTube, I've got my email address on there. I display it openly, so let's go ahead and get a hold of me there.
type it in there. It's Silver Stealer 47, is it?
714, Silver Stealer 714.
That's right. 714. Got Gmail, right?
Right.
I was typing it.
Oh, were you? Okay.
No, that's okay. I'm a slow typer.
So Michael M. says he's in Canada and wants to know if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll ship it there.
Yeah, something that small shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, that's no
All
problem.
right. Well, congratulations, Michael M. and Majestic Sounds of Coins. Got this party off to a good start. All right.
So you're talking about silver going up.
Yeah, yeah. I've got JM Bullion pulled up over here. Let me do a refresh and let's see. That's usually where I go to look at my swap price. I know they're all different, but let's look at the desktop over here and we can see gold is at 1523.03 and silver is at 1870. It says it's up 64. I think it went down a little bit. I think it was up to 1880 not too long ago.
Yeah. It even, I mean, a couple weeks ago, hovering around 1950, and then slam it all back down to $17 again, and now here we are back in the mid 1800 or $18 range again. So, I mean, that's pretty volatile for as long as I've been following it right now. And Steve, I don't try to make you look stupid or feel stupid.
So dime.
So Majestic, do you want us to show your email address to everybody? I suppose you do because you put it up there. But you can just email me, and we don't have to display your email unless you want us to.
We actually just copied it down over here on a piece of paper.
Yeah. So he's the one that will be emailing me, and so I just wanted to make sure before we broadcast it out there. That's all. All right. So yeah. So anybody buying right now? Everybody holding? What's everybody doing right now with the silver jumping back up? I mean, in my opinion, if you're a stacker, you should be stacking. Maybe you might reallocate. Maybe you might drop it down a little bit. Not real encouraged right now to go out and buy anything big with silver jumping up that high. But what's everybody else doing? I mean, honestly, 1870 is still a good price for silver. So,
I mean, I agree with my, and as I told you earlier, with my recent hospital bills, I'm probably going to have to back off just a little bit. But we were in a rush to get that solid base, which I think, we now feel that we've got. And I'll still go after the series stuff that we've been purchasing. I want to get the rest of the Dragon series from Provident Metals, and I get all the presidential metals that come out because I've started that one from the start. So there's always going to be that thing that comes up every couple months that I'm going to continue to get. I've just backed off my ASEs once I got about a half monster box full, just to see who knows, if it were to go back down to the $15, $16, $17 area, then I would just start pumping into that again and get it finished. That's sort of what I just want to keep an eye on what silver's doing before I make any big moves again.
yeah, I mean, you hear a lot of speculation out there. Everybody from, I was watching, is it the Stacking Kid, the 13-year-old that's out there? That's a pretty cool kid. I mean, he's been out there for quite a while and definitely a great member of the community. And he put out a video the other day saying he thinks it's a terrible time to buy gold because it's going to go back down. And I comment on his video and go, well, how do you know that? How do you know it's going to go back down? Maybe it's going to go up, and that makes it the best time to buy it if you want to buy gold, right? So, but it would be nice if we knew, but we just don't know. I mean, this 1870 could be the cheapest it's going to be going forward. You know what I mean? So
it very well could be.
That's the biggest mystery, is that nobody wants to buy it now, and it would drop down to 14 next week. But gosh, if it jumps up to 23 next week, we're all going to be, crying because we didn't buy more.
Yeah, I just I think that midnight run that I made, and I got a video out on that, where I had bought those five tubes of American Silver Eagles to get to my halfway point. That sort of extinguished a little bit of my FOMO, my fear of missing out. I felt a little bit more comfortable, adding another couple 100 ounces of silver to the stack, and I'm just at a point right now where I'm feeling a little bit comfortable with the stack that I got. So if I just make littler purchases now, it's still going to add on to the stack, while I think that I've got a good base. So I think that's how I'm going to approach things forward, unless I see it all of a sudden dip way back down again. And you may be very well right that $18, $19, $20 an ounce is a steal. I mean, if we talk sometimes of what would it take to unload half that monster box if we wanted to let it go? What price is right for us? But I'm in for the long term too. If I got to hold on to it for another 15, 20 years, so be it. We're comfortable either way, really.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would take a lot for us to unload it. It'd have to go up there pretty high, unless we had to. I mean, life can life can throw some curveballs at you, and you might have to, even if you don't want to, so.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'll just continually add just a little bit more now at a time instead of the large purchases. I was in such a rush the last year and a half that we basically looked at what we got and we amazed ourselves that we accumulated that much in such a short time frame. So, I mean, I definitely, if you've heard me say it a few times, I really believe in that FOMO because I know I had it. I wasn't happy unless I knew something was being mailed out to me every 2, 3, 4 days, and had 4 or 5 orders coming my way. If I was down to just waiting on one more order, I was like, I got to make some more now, So, I mean, had that going on for the longest time. And when we sat back and looked at what we got, we both were like a little bit satisfied and said, okay, we can slow things down a little bit now because we were able to buy almost all of this while silver was in the $14, $15, $16 range.
That's awesome.
I feel extremely blessed to be able to purchase all that during that time.
Oh yeah.
So, now that if it takes off and I've got to back off for a little while due to some medical bills I'm going to have and all, and it does shoot up to 2025, I'm sort of peaceful with that. And I'm also peaceful if it were to climb back down again. So I'm pretty much good either way.
Yeah, we're pretty much in the same boat. So I'd like to continue to buy, but definitely gonna cool down here and see what happens and go from there. So Michael M. a while ago said that he just got a few pandas. So that's cool. If you're into pandas, it's now I'm sure those came with a premium. I don't know if the premiums have gone up on those with silver going up, but I have a few pandas, but we generally don't collect the high premium type stuff most of the time because we'd rather spend it on bullion, stuff closer to the bullion. But pandas are certainly a pretty cool coins to collect for sure.
I thought World Stalker had changed your mind a little bit.
Yeah, on a few investment things, but just a few lines. Nothing. We're not going to go out and buy everything. We just selected a couple items like the nautical, the Rwanda nautical, and the Krugerrands. But other than that, maybe if silver jumps up, one of the things we might shift into is a little bit more collecting. Actually, Mrs. TB's kind of gotten the collection bug lately, and she's been out buying a few things that she likes. So maybe we'll look to redirect a little bit there, and cool off on the bullion type stuff. So,
Full Push Metals made an interesting comment back there before it goes away. All metals are moving up. There's no stopping it. What is America to do with its debt? Play the lottery, and that $23 trillion is always hanging over our heads, and that's not even really the tip of the iceberg. If you've heard others talk about the debt the United States has, so.
Yeah, a couple other comments. Steve Rice says he's going to sell some of his generic silver today, but his main LCS guy is out of town, so Steve's looking to sell when the price goes up. There you go. That's certainly one option. And then Silver Ripple said he bought a few extra fine Walking Liberty $50 at a local coin shop. He had to scratch his silver itch. So, yeah, well, that's good. Steve's looking to, make a few bucks, and so Ripple's looking to get a couple nights Walking Liberty. So that's definitely cool.
Don't ask, is eyeballing a 10.66 poured bar. That's a thick bar.
Hi, Patriotic Goomba, a.k.a. Michael I.
So it looks like I stuck up at the top of the chat so I could read those comments. So Scrappy and Hoarding, Tinkering and Fun, SHTF's joined us. What's going on, SHTF? Thank you for joining us. We've got a few more giveaways to do tonight, so it's a good time to pop in.
And there's
Yankee stacking.
Hey, Yankee.
Yankee has joined us. Yankee, how you doing? Silver Ripple says, buy the dips and hold as long as you can if you buy a shiny savings. So Michael says, I got them for a pretty good deal, a few bucks over spot. Well, that is a good deal for pandas, Michael. Good job. I was hoping for more of a draw. Patriotic.
I do not have a panda yet.
Patriotic Goomba. I'd like to know what a Goomba is. But anyway, that's for a different day, I guess.
It looks like Yankee sniffed out a gaw.
Yeah. Yeah, Yankee doesn't have enough,
Well, we don't have any backups, so that's how he wins all his is the backup.
Yeah, he won a nice one for me as a backup, that's for sure.
Us too.
Us too.
So Majestic Sounds of Coin said that I don't know if it's a he or she, so I'll say they have been on Mercury dime kick. Yeah, dimes are the best. I love the dimes. You know, if you watched Spectacular's interview with the coin guy,
Yeah.
he was saying the best, he feels the best thing you can buy is dimes. And so dimes are certainly some good fractional silver to be buying. And,
Yeah, I watched that video. He didn't even hesitate too on his answer. He had dimes out before Speg was done with the question.
Yeah, and for some reason dimes seem to be fairly common with constitutional silver, and we've certainly got some dimes as well. And I don't care if they're Mercury Roosevelts. In fact, most of the time I prefer Roosevelts only because, you know, they have more silver in them. But
Right.
but you know, Mercury's can carry higher premiums, and if you need to resell them, they can get you some more money. So Yankee, did he come at the right time? Of course you did. I'm just trying to catch up with the comments here. Yankee stacking 6 calls tonight. Yep, and we've only done 2 of them. So see if I can get caught up here. Michael says a 2011 Panda.
Spectacular.
Spectacular. We were just talking about you.
Yep,
Hopefully
just
you-
talking
Talking
about his guy.
your coin guy. Some
Coin
great
guy.
interview with that guy. I'll tell you, those guys with all those decades of experience and.
Yeah, I enjoyed that video. That was a good video.
Yeah, I did too. A 2-parter. It was good. Yep, Silver Stealer and winning image photography is joining us on our live stream tonight. Mrs. TB's here. She's joining us via the chat. So, yep, he said dimes quick. So yeah, Spectacular's got some good stuff going on over on that channel. If you haven't checked him out, why don't you go ahead and do that. He's got him and his, I assume, his significant other doing some pretty cool numismatic news and stuff. So, good channel over there. I don't want to have to count to 1,000 to make a bag. I'm going for half this bag. Cool. All right,
Yeah.
so I think we should probably do another giveaway. What do you think?
Yep, let's do it.
All right. So I will go ahead and do my next one. And this is going to be for a 1945 quarter. You know, I considered pulling out the nicely, hardly wore down 64 quarter, but I thought this one had a little bit of character to it. Let me put it on the coin cam here. And a little bit of character to it, been in a lot of pockets. And yeah, I just thought that might be better than giving away that typical 64. Oh, what's that? Huh.
Well, now you got me putting back my 64 quarter.
No, 64. 64s are good because they're usually in great shape.
This one was in pretty good shape.
All right, so yes, a silver quarter. So here is the question. You guys ready? Quiet? Okay. And let me just say, I think we should do it this way, just make sure everybody has a chance. So Majestic Sounds of Coins and Michael M., if you guys could hold off on this giveaway so we can get somebody else in the winning for tonight, that would be great. We'd really appreciate that. SHTF says he sucks at trivia. Well, you know. Here we go. I don't know where I found this question, but it's a good one. Get your Google out. Here we go. What is the name of the bison that appears on the Buffalo nickel? What is the name of the bison that appears on the Buffalo nickel? And go. Well, I better not do that. I could get a strike if I'm...
Fred. Fred.
What is the name of the bison that is on the Buffalo nickel?
Pedro.
Bob Lowe. My mother-in-law. Bobby the Buffalo.
Steve's
Oh! You can stop. Full push metals. Got it. Black diamond. Full push metals. So his name was Black Diamond, and he roamed New York City around the turn of the century. His official home was the Bronx Zoo.
Oh, Steve, you're funny.
Congratulations to
Uh,
Full Push.
I actually knew that one.
Did you?
What, my mother-in-law?
No,
No.
Black Diamond. I actually knew that.
The only Black Diamond I know is an old Kiss song on their first album. Anybody old out there? Anybody know that one? All right. So congratulations,
Nope.
Full Push. Got yourself a 1945 Washington.
Want to do them back-to-back again, TV?
Let's do them. Yeah. So
All right.
Silver
So
Steel
mine is
winning
gonna be-
have a quarter to give away as well.
All right. So it'll be a 1964 Denver, Washington quarter.
Oh, you're giving the men. Look how fancy you are.
And this one should be fairly easy. I've always found that fascinating too about this particular coin. But anyway, here it is. What year was the only 40% quarter minted? Go.
What year was the only 40%
40%
quarter
still-
minted?
The only 40% silver quarter minted.
Yep. Full Push Metal says he's going to stack it away.
Got it.
There you go. Scrapping got it.
Yeah, but Scrapping said that he's terrible at trivia, so does that disqualify him?
I don't believe so.
Just kidding.
No, he's
just
got
kidding.
it. 1976. It was, I think, the Ike and the $half dollar and the quarter were all 40%.
Yeah, in
And
fact,
just
I
right.
think I have one of those right here. Let me see.
For the bicentennial.
For the bicentennial.
Yeah, the bicentennial.
Yeah. That's just weird that they did that because that makes it the only 40% silver quarter out there that the men ever made. Either they were 90% or, and of course, now they're 100%. But
Yeah, I gave away, I actually gave away a few of those. I thought I had some in my bucket here. I was going to, yeah, here we go. Show one off here. This isn't the one you're going to win, but here's a, here's an example of one of those 40% quarters. And,
yeah, scrapping, hoarder and tinkering fun, you'll just have to, if you go to my about page,
Oh, we'll just put it in.
or you can just put it in there now. I openly display my Gmail account, so just hit me up there and I'll get it out to you.
So it's got the drummer boy on the back there. And I didn't pay this. I think I got this out of the half off bin. So bicentennial silver proof, 1976. There you go. That's what it looks like. Very cool.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
The only 40% quarter, silver quarter.
Awesome. Well, there's another giveaway. Congratulations, SHTF. All right, so let's get back to the comments here. He says, that's actually why I collect, because I was born in 75. Awesome.
Did they make those quarters
They didn't make them in 75. In 75, they were
doing the 76s?
starting to do the 76s because they
Yeah.
wanted to release a whole bunch that year. So
So no 75 quarters.
No 75 quarters, no 75 halves, no 75 Ikes either. All those ones they
So
waited until
scrapping,
76.
scrapping, hoarding, tinkering fun. We have Silver Stealer and Winning Image Photography on with us tonight. They have joined us, co-hosting the show with me tonight, and I really appreciate them coming on and having some fun with us. Oh, Coinman 5000 joined us. Hey, Coinman, how you doing? Good to see
Coinman.
you back on the YouTube channel again. I know you've been back out there for a month or two, but I really missed you while you were gone. So yeah, it's great to have you joining us tonight.
Yeah, me too. Don't ask. I like all three of them.
Even with Canadian Constitutional, yeah, yep. I got a couple of the bicentennial 40% sets. I ended up buying one off of a online auction a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago now, because picked it up for like $11 or something. I thought it was a pretty good deal. So,
Hey, not a problem. Scrapping. Anytime,
Darth
man.
Stacker,
Not a
how you
problem.
doing, Darth? Yeah. All right. So, got a couple more gauze yet. 9:41 on my clock. So we were going to, we talked about, spot price of silver jumping up, and I don't know, I don't think we have a whole lot of gold buyers in here, but, gold's definitely climbing the ladder too. So if you want yourself some gold, it would be good to pick some up probably. Barbara Cabone has joined us. Hey, Barbara, thanks for joining us tonight.
Hey, Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
Oh, Silver Turtles, back from dinner. Thank you for coming back. We appreciate that. And, all right, so Silver Stealer, you wanted to talk tonight about the rumors or the potential out there for the Morgan and Peace Dollar 2021. Remember a few weeks ago I talked about buying the 1921 Peace Dollar, which cost a little bit of money, but just so that in case they do it, I have the matching one. So what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I've been reading a couple articles over the last couple of weeks, and it seems like there's two congressmen who are trying to push a bill through to get the Morgan and Peace Dollar set to be minted in 2021. So there's different articles state different things. So right now there's not a whole total full plan on it, but it looks like they would like to do the Morgan dollar in Carson City. So I guess literally I read one article where it sat there and said that they would have some tents that they would put up and bring in a couple presses outside the Capitol building, just so they're actually minted in the city of Carson City, instead of where the mint exists now, because it's a museum. So, and I've also read articles where they've set up tents there at that mint in Carson City where the museum's at, just to make some commemorative pieces, which I did not know.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool if they actually minted them at the Carson City Mint? That would be awesome.
I don't think they can do it in the mint. They said there's just not enough room to do it in the mint.
So they would have to have tents outside again or something like that. So
I'll tell you, if they actually do something like that, those things are going to be sold out in seconds, I believe, because they were only supposed to make, I don't remember what the number was, but not very many of them.
I saw 500,000 today.
Yeah.
Is what I saw. And I don't know if that's the spread between the Morgan or Peace, or if that's for each one, because they want to try to do both of them, and they want to try to do the 1921, well, the 2021 in the 1921 high relief at Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. Is the other part of the news that I've heard. And there's even talk about the reverse possibly having the broken sword, which was the original design for the reverse, which almost got done had it not been for some of the higher ups having a problem with the sword as a sign of weakness for the United States. So as the story goes, Franchini and Morgan had to scratch out one of the hubs just before it was going to be minted and redesign the whole back of the Peace Dollar the way you see it today. So apparently there's some rumor that one of those hubs might still exist with the broken sword, and whether or not they might use that or not. So it's right now it needs to get passed first, and it's got some competition because the United States government can only put 2 commemoratives out per year, and the Purple Heart's one of them. Tomb of the Unknown Soldier's another one that's competing for those runs, and it seems like this was a little bit more time sensitive for the Peace Dollar and Morgan, so that might help it out in getting in front of some of the other ones that's been on the table for a longer period of time.
I really hope they do it, but like I said, I think it'll be so hot that it's going to sell out quick and be in the secondary market for a ton of money, would be my guess. So
yeah, I mean, so just to sum it all up, that's pretty much the gist of it right now. They need to get it passed, and they say that it's a sure thing that it would pass the Senate if it passed the House. So it's got to pass Congress first, and if it passes there, it's almost a shoo-in to get through. So
yeah, I want to take a minute to say, hey, JT Coinrings, thank you for the super chat. We really appreciate that. It's really nice of you to give us a couple bucks there. We really appreciate that. I think you ought to show Yankee. Yankee's not sure how to make a blue chat like that. He's asking you to show him. So if you could show him and let him know that you can put 3 or 4 digits up there before the decimal point, that'd be awesome. Ha, just kidding. So JT Coinrings, thanks for joining us.
Oh, there you go.
Yankee, thank you very much, Yankee. Appreciate that. JT and Yankee,
thanks,
slapping on the super chats. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate that. And
skipping TV.
That's really nice. So, Yankee, I'm glad you're here because I think I'd like you to be part of this next discussion if you want to comment. So, thank you, Silver Steeler, for the thoughts on the Morgan and Peace dollars over 2021. I'm pretty excited and hoping they do that.
I think it'd be a hit really if they did that.
So
I know I'd want them all.
Yeah, I'd be buying them for sure. I'd be buying multiples probably depending on the price. I'm not going to pay. I don't know. I might for those, but you like the 130 or 40 bucks for.
Well, they're talking.
I think it would also probably, if those were released in 2021, I have no doubt that they'd be 0.99 pure silver. So, you know.
Wow.
Wow, look at that.
Look at the super chats taking up. Oh my gosh. Oh, how do we like that color? I like that color a lot. That is a very nice color, Fiat Destroyer.
Oh, there's a green one.
There you go,
Yeah.
TV.
Fiat Destroyer shows you how to do green.
Shows you how to get it done. So thank you again, JT Yankee, Majestic Sounds of Coins. Thank you very much for those super chats. That is really, really cool. Really appreciate it a lot. Yeah, green is nice. All right, so our next topic here that we wanted to talk about is this is boom, full push metals locks down a $2 one. Thank you, FPM. Really appreciate it. It's a storm chat all over again. Love it. Thank you very much.
Oh my God, did you see that chat Storm had?
Oh.
Stormy, he couldn't stop talking because it was coming in so fast.
Oh
And they
my
were
gosh.
they were pushing, I mean, they were doing the super chat money. He was like going crazy. He about lost his voice thanking everybody.
Wow, boom. JT throws in a yellow super chat. Wow. Yes, that color is much nicer. Thank you, JT.
Yeah, I'm liking the yellow.
Yeah, actually all the colors are very nice. Every color is
They
awesome.
are.
Thank you so much, you guys. That is really, really cool. Wow. Really cool. It went over
Hey, can I say one thing
$400.
real
Really?
quick,
Stormy
TV?
got over $400? Wow.
Oh yeah, it was way over $400.
All right, Silver Ripples. Thank you very much. Wow. Very cool. So, Full Push Metal says, why don't you have stickers, TB? I ran out of stickers and I'm too cheap to pay $70 for them. I'm waiting for the next sticker mule sale, so I've been sending out my magnets instead, but those are running out too. So, I believe, don't ask, I think the super chats, the times that I've done it, I've paid through my Apple account. I don't know. Can you guys answer how? I know mine just tied into my Apple account, and that's where I took it out of. So I'm not sure. Yankee says we call this grogging someone. Yeah, Grog joined our.
On that. I saw one of those streams one night. He was. I think he
Those
hit his.
dragons.
I think he hit his
Silver
max. Didn't he hit
dragons.
his max? He couldn't give any more. Oh man.
Yeah. Grog was on a couple of our live streams. I haven't seen him in a while. I know he's been on other live streams though. So. Thank you very much, you guys. Sorry, you just kind of caught me off guard and stunned me with all those super chats. It's very, very kind of you guys.
They want you to get stickers.
Oh,
Yeah.
helping for the sticker cost, huh?
They're helping you.
Yeah,
Helping you with your stickers.
awesome. Helping the cheap guy that would rather pay for bullion instead of stickers. Oh, sorry, I left my coin up there. Let's go back. All right. Don't buy a roll of stickers. They're not good. The die cuts are the way to go. Yeah, that's the ones I get are the die cuts. So I'm just getting out my JT coin ring. He deserves it after all that. I usually try to wear it. I forgot to put it on this time, but got my awesome Franklin $50. Very nice. Yeah, you got Talking Bullion not to talk. How's that, Mrs. TB? Something you've been trying to do for a long time. Yeah, and I gotta claim those super chats. That's right. I'm sure Google will turn that money over too. Yeah, Grog is crazy generous. All right, so got another topic here. Getting close to end time. So one I've had on the list for a couple weeks. Haven't had a chance to talk about it, but I'm wondering in the chat here if you had a choice to get an American Silver Eagle, a Canadian Maple Leaf, or a Libertad, which one would you pick?
Well, I know my answer to that one, TB.
Yeah, I know my answer. I have a couple different scenarios for my answer, but I'm wondering if just thinking about the chat and seeing what they think. I've got a couple different justifications for my method of my madness, but so let me see. Speg says if I hook up with him.
Barbara Cabone's going to audit you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, but you don't have to worry about me, Barbara. My income from YouTube is probably not even high enough to report. So it's
Fiat Destroyer says American Silver Eagle, Steve Rice, Libertad, Silver Turtle 65, Libertad.
JT Coins, ASE, and Libertad.
Mr. Sawyer, Libertad.
My answer is going to be different than Silver Steelers.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
oh, it is. I wonder
Well,
if Mrs. TV.
My answer would be TB. Only because I'm trying to fill that monster box. It's going to be the American Silver Eagle because I want that thing filled. So if I had to choose between a bullion coin right now from a country, and I really like the Libertad a lot, that would be second on my list for sure, and would be my answer if that monster box was filled. It would then be the Libertad, but.
My answer is the reverse proof Libertad in remembrance of Rebel, AU Rebel, because that was his favorite coin. And I never did any trades or anything with him when he asked. And so I think someday I'm going to get that coin to remember him by.
We was getting close to getting a trade with him at one point. We were talking up more, and then, well, yeah.
Well, we never accepted it. We didn't want him to send us stuff, just to send us stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It was fairly early on in my, when I started on YouTube, it was AU Rebel. He sort of like took me under his wing and tried to guide me in a couple directions. And I'm not so sure my channel would be where it's at today if it wasn't for him. So, I know I've said this a couple times, but we still miss him. I like to see him around today. And
yeah, we were just talking about him today.
Yeah, just talking about him today and said, we think we've done a lot of improvements on our channel with the thumbnails and everything else, and just wondering what his opinion would be of the channel now, instead of just point and shooting on some desk the way, and we leave some of those early videos up just to know what it was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Alex, coin roll hunter.
I didn't know AU Rebel very well. He was subscribed to my channel. I know he watched my videos and made some comments on them, but never had any kind of personal relationship or ever really chatted with him or anything. So.
Well, the funny thing is, if he ever did disclose his real name, I would have known exactly who he was, because he grew up in Michigan from a harness racing family. He raced harness race horses, and so did I in Michigan. So there's no way I couldn't have known him or his family.
Could not have known him.
Yeah, could not have known him or his family. So
No.
I never asked him, because I know anonymity is so important. But yeah, I know I had to have known him in real life.
All right, SHTF, thank you for joining us tonight. Have a great night yourself.
Yeah, thank you.
And then Alex Coinrow Hunting has joined us. Hey, Alex, haven't seen you in a few weeks.
Our stackers in Michigan.
Yeah, Darth Stacker here in Michigan. We're in Michigan. Here the TVs are. And cool. Michigan's a cool state, as long as it's not November through March.
Well, we don't have it too much better in Indiana, because when I grew up, I moved to Indiana.
See, Yankee Stacking said Canadian Maple Leaf or American Silver Eagle. I picked up that Pride of Two Nations set, finally. I've got a video already made for it. I just haven't released it yet because, everyone else has had those videos out. She made me pick it up because of the American Silver Eagle in there.
I know. I said I was sorry.
Yeah, if they were all the same price, I'd take the Libertad, because I don't have many of them, and I'd like to probably have some more. My favorite one is the American Silver Eagle. It's an American coin. It's a beautiful coin. I love it. And I wouldn't take a Canadian Maple Leaf unless it was 2018 or later because of the milk spotting. But
and some possible changes on the American Silver Eagle. They might add some security features to it here soon.
Yeah, I heard about that. That'd be great.
Yeah.
So Mrs.Talking Bullion likes the winter in Michigan. It's literally cool.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It gets pretty cold around here. So Michael
A little
M.
bit more
still
north
needs
of
to get
us,
his.
so.
Michael M. doesn't have an ASE or a Libertad. He's in Canada, I think he said earlier, right? So yeah, pick yourself up. They probably have some big premiums up there in Canada, though, I would imagine. Alex Coiner Hunters in 8th grade applying to high school. Wow. All right, so ASE milk spot. Yeah, they do milk spot. The ASE's definitely milk spot, and not as often as the Canadian coins, but they can definitely find some milk spots.
Well, I've got a few. And Yankee's got a video out on how to remove milk spots, too. Did you say that already?
No.
Oh.
Does he put them in the dishwasher?
I thought that's what he did.
I think those are more for toning or dirty problems. I don't know if those remove milk spots or not.
Oh, I know he collects some of the coals every now and then. You can
Yeah.
get them at a cheaper price. I've got probably about a tube full of coals now, too.
Hey, Stacking and Package joined us. Hey, S&P, how you doing? All right, so what time is it? 9:57. I think it's time to do our bullion bonus. All right, so this is for a 1967 Kennedy 40%er. So, gee, what's a 40%er at nowadays? Let me look that up real quick.
Steve Rice, Yankee sacrilegious video.
Just so we know, 40%er right now is going for about, hang on, I gotta find it, $2.75. All right.
Wow.
See, Michael M. said that thing about the tax on them.
Yeah.
Anything that's not from Canada has tax on it.
Hey, RV Nomads 365's joined us. Hey, RV, how you doing? Thank you for coming on our live stream tonight. I know you're a new subscriber. You came over from, was it Silver Turtle site? You commented on one of my videos today. Thank you. You're just in time for a giveaway. Actually, we still have 2 giveaways, so you picked a good time to jump on and join us. Yep, thank you very much. Press 1 to press 2 to press 3 to press 1. Awesome. All right, so here we go. This is for the 1967 pretty darn good. I love the back of these coins. Isn't that a beautiful coin? Just love that thing. 1967 Kennedy 40%. And the question is, in my last video, what did I say the emblem on the outside of the packaging represented? Go. So in my last video, what did I say the emblem on the outside of the packaging represented?
And that was news to me too. I did not know they did that, TV.
Yep, Fiat Destroyer got it. The color for the metal. Yep, I'll accept that. Basically, it tells you if it's gold, there's gold in there. If it's silver, there's silver in there. So
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that. Didn't know that until I watched TV's video.
Even after we got the Apollo coins?
I didn't know it.
Okay.
I didn't know it.
I didn't know it.
I know.
I knew it when I watched TV's video.
Okay.
So yeah, congratulations, Fiat. You have won the 40%er. It's just ahead of Silver Ripple. Silver was on my screen was right behind you. So the emblem represented our love for stacking and packing. Well, that could have been it. Awesome. Congratulations, FD. I wrote you down, so that's good. All right, so we're right up at 10 o'clock. Don't generally like to keep people too late, so Silver Steeler winning, whichever. Would one of you like to do your last giveaway?
Yep, absolutely. We'll do the same 40% Kennedy half. And this is a real easy one, so be quick here. All right, here we go. How many years was the peace dollar minted? Go.
How many years was the peace dollar minted?
Need a number.
Need a number.
A number of years. Here they come. They're coming. Don't see it yet.
Don't see it yet.
Oh,
There it is.
see it?
Yep.
There it is.
You can
Alex
stop.
Coin. Yep. I got Alex Coin Roll Hunter here.
I do too.
Yep.
Yeah, looks
10
fun.
years. 21 through 28, and then the years 34 and 35.
So 10 was the answer. Looks like a couple of you got it afterwards, but Alex was the first one. Congratulations, Alex. Look at that. You pop in, and there you go. And then you won again. Nice win.
Speg, I'm just not good at math. I don't know. His videos say elsewise. He's pretty good at math.
So Alex, you need to email Silver Steeler for that one. So silversteeler714@gmail.com. Send him your address. He's gonna mail that one out to you. Yep, there's Winning. Winning put it out there for you. So yeah, we had a few more things to cover tonight, but we're up against the time. If anybody just want to make final comments on eBay bucks came out a few days ago. I'm wondering if anybody bought anything, took advantage of it. Mrs. TV and me bought something we've been eyeing for a while, and not going to reveal it tonight because we're going to be doing a video on it. But we did take advantage of the eBay bucks, and I'm just wondering if anybody else did. So that can be our final thoughts for the evening. And
I got one final thought, if you don't mind.
no, sure, go ahead.
Today we went out to a park and was trying to do a shout out for Vogus. I don't know if you know who Vogus is.
No.
Veins of gold and silver is what Vogus stands for. And apparently some of my other people that I'm sub to know of this individual, and he had a really hard time in the gold and silver, bought way too much and got way over his head and had to sell off quite a bit of his collection. Well, he's now back on again, and he's starting to collect again, and he's having these galls. And we just went out and bought some glitter, some gold and silver glitter, and made like a little vein pattern in the playground sand that was out there, and just tried to do some like blowing on it and try to get some effect shots from the side. And all, we're just going to put together a gall video for him. And I don't know why I even told you it. It was just interesting what we had done today. And try to do some of these shout outs a little bit differently rather than just, sit behind a computer and say someone's name or something like that.
Yeah.
Try to do a few things outside every now and then, which is what we've been trying to do with some of our videos, not have everything in our studio all the time.
Right.
And it was different. We're still putting it together yet, so we don't know the final result yet on it, but it definitely shined. That glitter, that gold and silver shined in the sunlight today, so
Cool.
cameras picked it up fairly good. So we'll see what we can do with it.
Awesome. Steve Rice says that Nova Stacker got out of the hospital today. Or
Did he?
got out of the hospital not necessarily today. That's great news.
That is great
And
news.
then Spectacular has a request that he would like to hear what Winning Image Photography and Mrs. TV's final thoughts. So, Mrs. TV, you can start typing your final thoughts if you'd like to, while Winning can tell us what her final thoughts are.
She's looking at me horrified right now. You need some time on your final thought?
I think this is, I was thinking about doing a video on this.
Okay.
I see so many people out there trying to compare themselves to other people out there and finding that they're getting frustrated that their channel doesn't get as much as other people. And I've had conversations with other YouTubers out there, and I want everybody just to start concentrating on their channels, try to make themselves better than they were the day before, and not worry about so-and-so got this or so-and-so got that. I think we'd all be a lot happier if we didn't compare ourselves to other YouTubers. And maybe it's easier for me because I'm a photographer and my channel doesn't have a lot of people and I don't have a lot of videos, and other photographers have millions, and I don't ever see myself ever competing with them with the millions. So it might be easier for me to say this, but for months I've talked to quite a few people that just, I think comparing yourself to somebody else, you're not them. And you don't know where they've been or where they're going. And at one point you may be better, and at one point they may be better. Just be yourself, have fun with what you do, and don't worry about other people's, what they're doing. Just enjoy this YouTube experience.
That's a very nice final thought there, Winnie. That's very good advice, I think.
Did you see Steve Rice?
What did he say?
He wants to be a river jumper like you.
Oh, right.
Well, plan on getting wet then, Steve. That's all I got to say.
I had to do a couple takes on that, by the way. It didn't take on the first take, so by the time you see me actually trying to jump the river, my shorts are already a little bit wet because we didn't get it right on the first couple of takes. So don't worry, Steve. I'll keep the river jumping to a minimal now.
And then Mrs. TB gave some final thoughts. She said how she really appreciates the community and makes these live streams something to look forward to. And I agree. I absolutely agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speg. I think I'm better than Barbara Cabone, but nobody else does. But nobody else. He doesn't think he's better than anybody but Barbara.
Yeah, that I still get a compliment every now and then about that river jump. That just seems to be that was definitely the highlight of that particular video. I just wanted everyone to think before it happened that I was actually somehow going to make that jump. And in reality, I wasn't going to make that jump.
It could have happened with the magic of editing.
And then we put the Steve Austin music in there, too. That was a nice little touch.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
So a couple things. Alex, good night. Thank you for joining us. And RV Nomads 365, we have our live stream every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'd love it if you could join us again every Monday at 9 p.m. We really appreciate you joining us tonight. Thank you for coming on and engaging with us in the chat session. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks everyone. And if I missed your name, I'm terribly sorry. But thanks for all coming on here.
Yep, thank you everybody. We're going to go ahead and let you go. It's about 10 after. We appreciate you hanging on. And thank you, Silver Stealer and Winning Image Photography, for joining us tonight. It's always great when you guys come on and chat with us. And okay, RV, we will see you next Monday. Thank you very much. We always do giveaways, so you always have an opportunity to win something. We hope you don't just come for that, but if you do, you know, you can have an opportunity to win some silver. That's for sure.
See you, Steve. Thanks, Steve. Man.
Yeah, have a great night, everybody.
Thank you, JT. Take care.
Silver.
Have a good night. Love my ring, by the way. And good night, Barbara. Thank you. Take care, everybody.
Good night, everyone.